What's up, people? My name's Josh. I have a hell of a lot to say, and it is what it is. All these protests and this and that, all of this Black Lives Matter shit, all of this that Trump is the problem, all that, oh, we're gonna vote for creepy Uncle Joe. And guess what? If people would treat people as people, we wouldn't have this problem. Not everybody's racist. Not everybody's nothing. But if you want to live in a world where welfare pays all of your goddamn bills and this and that, and you can ride around in a brand new car because you're afraid to get off your ass and work for it, then, hey, you're in the right place. But that's not the way America was built. America was built because people got off their ass and worked for it. If you want something, you work for it. And for those of you that want to vote for creepy Uncle Joe, go ahead. Because he might touch your child next. I'm just saying. Trump, the bad guy, Trump had this economy booming. Trump had the lowest unemployment rates in history. Trump had the stock market the highest it's ever been. Everybody was making money. Now, for those of you, if anybody ever sees this, it is what it is. But if you'll think about it, the Democrats, when everybody was losing money or making money, they were losing money. So they had to create something to try to ruin Trump again. So they put this COVID-19 out there. You know what? If you got common sense and you grew up and you worked and you grew up drinking out of a garden hose because you had to work, you ain't gonna get the coronavirus because you were in the sun. You got some vitamin D. You got fresh air. You have an immune system. I talk a lot about a whole lot of shit, and people should probably listen. I mean, it is what it is. How are we gonna say that only one race matters? Look, if you see race, you're a fucking racist. When I look at people, I see people. I don't look at the color of their motherfucking skin. They're fucking people. So, if when you look at me, you see a white guy, you're racist. If you see a dude, then you're alright. It's just like anybody else that posts on this motherfucking platform. If you see color first, you're fucked. If you don't agree with what I say, you don't have to listen to what I say. And that's what it is. But for every person that is called motherfucking Cajun saying that Black Lives Matter, look, blacks kill more people every year than anybody else. If they want to kill themselves, they ought to be bitching about that. I'm not saying that cops should kill anybody. I'm not. I'm not a racist individual. I just think people should put priorities first. And if people don't put the right things first, then you get rioters and looters and this and that. Hey, if you want to do a peaceful protest, that's great. But when you go to burning buildings, looting, you're not a protest, you're a fucking gang. And I think the government ought to start shooting y'all motherfuckers that do that shit. And this bullshit will stop. I mean, people are offended by history now. Look, history is history. You can't change it. Good, bad, ugly. But most of these people that are on these monuments that people are tearing the fuck down and dancing around and all this shit, and I didn't see not one black person dancing around the Columbus statue. It was all white people. You know what? That's your fucking history. That's the man that found this country. It's never been said that he did anything wrong but founded this country. People really need to get out of their goddamn motherfucking feelings and this and that, because on the George Floyd thing, the first video I saw, he was put in a car. Cops aren't just gonna take you out of a car and pin you on the ground for no reason. Trust me, I've been to jail. I've done time. There is a reason he was taken out of that car. Do I believe that what that cop done was right? No, I don't. Do I believe the cop done his job? Yes. Only because that's the video you'll never see. So I can say this. Do I support the Black Lives Matter movement? No, I don't. I think that's bullshit. I think people need to quit listening to the goddamn media and realize that we're all humans and every life matters. The color of your goddamn skin should not matter, not one bit. Your fucking demeanor, your fucking character, that's what matters. And if these lazy ass reporters, because that's what they are, reporters, would get off their ass and do their goddamn jobs and quit making $20 million a goddamn year, would post facts, it would be different. But as long as the population continues to let the goddamn media run the way they choose to live their goddamn lives, this world will never fucking change. Yes, I'm white. Yes, I don't think that no one should be killed by cops unless you pose a imminent threat. Yes, I have blue, green, hazel eyes. Yes, I'm bald. Yes, I grew up with parents that had money. Yes, I worked for every fucking thing that I've ever owned because I didn't want my parents' money. Everything that I own is mine. And if I turn this camera and it goes behind me too, all that's mine. Because I got off my ass and worked 7 days a week. There ain't no such fucking thing as white fucking privilege. If you are afraid to get off your ass and work, then that's your problem. You can't hold that against anyone that is willing to get off their ass and work. I don't care if they're white, black, green, yellow. You can't hold that shit against no one that is willing to get off their ass and work every day for what they want. That is the American way. Get off your ass and work.